Chris, as starts go, it's an excellent one.
Yeah, really good. Delighted for everybody. Delighted for the supporters. After what was an incredibly difficult season where we all had to suffer. So new start, new beginning. The way we played, I thought was outstanding. Bit disappointed first half because I think we had control from the two thirds, and at the end third we were a bit loose, so we needed a little bit more out of our front four. We gave the ball up a little bit cheaply around the edge of their box, and they countered well, and we've had to defend pretty well as well. Keeping the ball out the back of the net is a skill, so to get that into the players and the attitude into players was great. Tough first 5-10 minutes in the second half, and I think always that second goal was going to be a big one, and delighted that we got it, and then I felt we were pretty comfortable off the back of that.
You often talk about both sides of the ball, so with it and indeed without it. And without it at times, there's some brilliant defending going on.
Well, outstanding. We have to, we want to be the best at everything. We want to be the best at set plays. We want to be the most athletic team, the team that covers the most distance. You've got to aim for the top, and we have to be solid from a defensive point of view. I thought the front four did a brilliant job on their back three. They stopped that forward ball, and that's how we broke the game up. And when we had to defend 1 versus 1, when we had to put ourselves on the line, we did that. So we'd have to expect to do that in every game in this division, and that has got to be a standard set from their point of view. Everybody protect the goalkeeper. I don't think Davo had a lot to do, but they're a dangerous team as well, and they've got a lot of fight in them, and it's always a difficult place to come and get a result. Second goal was a really good one. I think Gus was a little bit frustrated as well, because I think sometimes, because he's such a good player, and when things don't come off for you early on, he maybe goes chasing a game, and I thought he started to chase a game a little bit. But then obviously when he got his second goal and should score the third, and I think you see, we need players for big moments, and we believe that we've got that at the top of the pitch with O'Hare and Gus and Ryan coming on and Kiefer. So a lot better second half from that front four, and delighted that we've managed to secure a first 3 points.
And to go along with the kind of narrative of growing into the season, how pleased were you with quite a lot of the interplay from those? It didn't yield a goal in the end, but it nearly did quite a lot.
We talked about playing a different way, and we can. I thought we controlled the ball, we controlled the tempo, the pace of the game, and ultimately that allowed us to control the result. I thought the two midfield players are magnificent. I thought Blasper and Vinny Souza were incredible in there. They dominated that area of the pitch, and allowed us to get our full-backs out, and get it out and control the game. I think when you look back, there's some really good performances right away. So I'm possibly missing a couple out, and Harrison Burrows, league debut for us. He was excellent. It's a good night. It's a start. It's a fresh beginning. I keep saying that. Not being disrespectful, even from my period as well. This is a fresh team. The biggest amount of changes of any club in the Championship this season. So we have still work to do. We can be happy with the work that we've done so far, but a hell of a long way to go and a lot of work to do on a lot of aspects of the game. So we're going to have difficult days, but we have to enjoy days like this as well, because of the incredible nature of the Premier League and what that was all about last year.
Yeah, I just wonder about that psychological just to win, that regardless of the trying and all that last season and not winning, to get that win.
Well, definitely, yeah. I don't like the shout. What comes out. We're winning away. That was. I said hopefully that gets put to bed a little bit. Some tough places to go and play football, and this is a tough place, but the players showed, and I knew that they wouldn't, no signs of hangovers. It's a fresh group, and they want to play for the shirt, and they want to play for the football club. I've told them before, it's a fabulous football club, and you'll have supporters right behind you if you get after the game, and they did, and they'll give you everything that they've got, as long as you give everything that you've got, and they did. So great night for everybody. Said from an hangover point of view, fresh start, fresh beginning, new team, new way of playing, and and yeah, we can when we all put our heads on the pillow tonight, we can be satisfied in a good start for the season.
Just finally, between now and perhaps the next time we see you, might you be adding to the squad?
I'd like to think so. We're pretty close on a couple. Even though, yet again, I thought the kids who came on were excellent. Femi came on for Alfie. Alfie's not really done any sort of work, and this is the bit of the issue that we've got when they're coming in late. You know, they can't really replicate playing games, and Alfie's not really played a lot of games. You know, Suter's not really played a lot of games, so getting them up to speed physically is really important. But knowing, you know, that we've got the likes of Femi to come on, who I thought was outstanding. Sidney Peck, who came on. We had Louis Marsh on the bench as well. So, yeah, we're in a decent place. I'm never one to get carried away too much. Everybody's delighted that we've got a win from our side of the city, and that we're off and running. And even in football general, I think, you know, when you start a new season, that first win is so important, and to get it as early as possible. So, you know, good signs for us tonight, and we'll dust ourselves down, have a day off tomorrow, and back into work Sunday. And looking forward to hopefully, you know, another positive week and on and off the pitch.